Then we move on, and we move to the fifth question, and he goes on, and now we're at the top of the stairs. I mean, we have gone from the first question of God's for us, then we move to understanding that God gave His Son, and He has provision for us. Thirdly, that we are in right standing for God. We have an advocate, and now the last couple of things that are powerful. The last question, he says this: who can separate us? Who can separate us from the love of God? And he lists all these different things. He says, can hardship or trouble or persecution, or then he goes into the angelic realms and that kind of thing. And he says, hey, can famine, can hunger, can danger, can sword? And then he goes on in the last couple of verses. He says, I'm convinced that neither height nor depth nor life nor death nor angel nor demon nor anything, nothing, he says, can separate us from the love of God. And so you got to understand what we've been talking about for 4 weeks. What I've been trying to get us to understand is fundamentally this: we have to see ourselves as accepted by God. We have to see ourselves for all of our sinfulness, all of our screw-ups, all of the negative things that's happened to us in the past. God loves you. God loves you with an inestimable love that you will never be able to grasp. All you can do is accept it and receive it in who Jesus Christ is. And I know some of us can't get that because our fathers maybe abused us, or some man in our past abused us, or love's just so conditional in my family now, or in my friendships, or whatever. I'm sorry, but this is unconditional love. This is, I'll love you no matter what, not I'll love you if. It says, what can separate us from God's love? When I was in college, I served as the class president, and we had interaction, all of us officers, with this lady who was a nurse there on the campus. And this lady was the happiest, go-luckiest, wonderful lady, servant-hearted, awesome person that you would ever know. And one day they found her in an apartment and she had shot herself. How in the world does that happen? Come to find out, secretly she was struggling with suicide, obviously. And there were a lot of relational things that had happened with an ex-marriage. Some of her kids got crossways with her. Work was stressful. Just tons of things. And she got to a place where she ended her life. And the question is what happens to someone who commits suicide? And let me make it very crystal clear, because there was a little bit of debate at that time. What happens if you blah, blah, blah? Now, I'm going to tell you something. If you're having suicidal thoughts, or someone you know is, we need to talk to them immediately and help them. But the fact is not even suicide can keep us from the love of God. That's what I'm talking about. You got no idea what Jesus really wants you to understand. It's bigger than you could cosmically ever take in, the grace of God.